Hello, Requin87, and welcome back to some Moons of Ardan. First off, some exciting news. We've had update 0.0, which has added pollution and trees to the game, so changed the way that woodcutters work, which we'll talk about when we jump into it. Has also tweaked the amount of goods you need to support populace, so certain things like some of your luxuries, it now supports tools and clothes and other bits and pieces now support more people, so you need less of those, so that's interesting. And yeah, in pollution, so now all your industry buildings generate pollution. This can be handled either with trees or by building specific pollution buildings. There's a bit of a chain associated with that as well, so that's the good news. The bad news, and we knew this coming into these runs, is that because we've jumped up to 0.080, our save game doesn't work, so we cannot continue our glorious run of the Ardan Empire, which is a shame, because I thought we were getting some cool places. So what I thought to do, rather than start again and build up and then potentially fall apart into horrible dismay, so I think what we'll do today is we'll jump in, we'll have a look at the 0.80 updates, look at the trees, we'll look at the pollution mechanics, and then we'll probably put a pin in it and go into something else, and maybe we'll cover it again when there's another chunky content update. And then maybe once it goes 1.0 we can come back and do a full run. But I don't want to get all your guys' hopes up, get 3 planets into a beautiful system, and then get hit by 0.90. So we'll do it this way. So let's jump into a new game, and we'll see what this looks like. Yes, thank you. And I'll have to try and remember. How the start of the game works. So we're going to find a bit of land, nice bit of space land. So I do believe the plants, yes, are all the same. Why don't we start down here, because there is existing trees, and that, as you see, is going to be handy. So, city centre, like so, good place to start. We need workers, we need some houses, standardo. We're also going to need a woodcutter set. Oh, we need more houses, alright, hang on. Some more houses on the go. Good. And the woodcutter hut, see how now has this pink ring, so that's the area of operation. It's going to fill up with trees, and if you put buildings within this area of operation, that's going to impact that 100% line you saw there. And as that 100% line drops down, it's going to produce less wood. So as you see, max wood is 10 a day. It has as much area as it likes. At the minute, there's only enough adult trees to fulfill 60% of this wood. So I'm only going to get 6 wood a day out of this. Look at that. Game's working perfectly. It's not understaffed, and it's not pollution. So yes, that's another thing I didn't mention about pollution, is that pollution affects the efficiency of your buildings. That is bad times. Yeah, there's a little pollution meter, and as you see, it looks at how much pollution is generated and what our dissipation is. So because we have lovely trees on the planet, it's going to have some natural dissipation of pollution. So you could, a couple ways of dealing with it. You could make a very green, tree-based planet, or you could go for the traditional kind of CO2 type scrubber approach, where we will catch it and deal with it that way. Right, that's a lot of talking on. We do want some usual stuff of, can I have millions of houses, please? As ever, people's what you want. Get that up and running, you will get yourself some lovely workers, and then we will move on to, I think it's biofilament next. Oh, it's water. I stand corrected. These numbers haven't changed. My measurement of buildings has though. Yeah, I think at this point I'll be able to place things in a more efficient manner. The biocrusher. I believe this has been nerfed as well. Yeah, so it doesn't. No, it's not the biocrusher. It's the biomass. I think it's been cut in half, which is fine, because that was something you always ended up having like insane amounts of. Right, can I build you now? I can indeed. Let's get you. So again, normally I'd put this near a tree, but as you can see, look, it's going to impact my area of operation, which is going to impact the amount of wood I can get. I don't want that. What's your max throughput? 15. So we are going to want a second woodcutter hut, which is going to take up a lot more space. And we're also going to want more people, because we always want more people. So you can overlap these things? Yeah, hang on. Show me wood. Run out of wood. Yes, you can overlap these things. Ooh, that leads to interesting efficiencies. Ah, but you don't. If I put it inside your pink circle, I'm going to impact the area of operation for them both, actually. So that would be the most efficient sharing of trees in a kind of nice foresty Venn diagram. Okay, let's do this. And what you'll see is, yeah, these guys will start to plant baby trees, and his number will slowly up and increase towards 10 a day. It's unlikely to remain a perfect number, so it is interesting. It's going to change the dynamic slightly. Right, while I've been wittering, I have not been building houses. I don't know exactly how big a community centre is, but there you go. Warehouses. I like warehouses. Put the speed up. Early doors, I probably want more woodcutters' huts and more biocrushers. So let us do this. As soon as I get a piece of wood. So here you'll produce 9 wood a day. In theory, it's fine. For reasons I will come to. I wouldn't mind going over here, but obviously it's in it for it. I put you, say, I don't know, here. You'll share a lot of trees. My numbers on top of each other. Let's do it. So we've done 4. We'll have a foresty area. The reason I've done that is because this old buddy old pal is going to take 30, and so here we'll be producing like, oh, I don't know, it'd be 30 something. 536. So that gives us a little bit of overflow. Right, I really need varhouses. Which I need wood. How's my jobs? Jobs are okay. How's my biofilm? Biofilm's capped at 5. I don't want to do any more until I get some more wood, please. Stop giving these guys their wood. The other thing is there's a delay, as you have to wait until the trees build up before you really start getting a lot of wood coming in. Why are you at 2 a day? Why is your available adult trees so low? Oh, that's growing now. Okay. Warehouse. Beautiful. And ideally I probably want 2 of these, to be perfectly honest. Perhaps that's exactly what I will save up for. Cool. And then back to houses. Community centre. Let's find out how well I've remembered the size of this thing. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. If I do it this way, I might be able to squeeze in a few more. Okay. Oh, you didn't even let me place it. Come on, lads. And we'll just fill in the gaps with 3 more houses. Yeah, perfect. Okay, my usual biofilament crush to get these things upgraded. Give them little shortcut keys. I know all your tips and tricks. Good, right. We should have a pretty burgeoning populace. Heading towards 60, which is nice. Lots of capacity for jobs, and we will look to get some something set up next. We just need clothes. We'll get some clothing set up. But as you can see, these the woodcutters now take up a lot more space because it used to be this one tile and that was it. But you're really gonna have to maybe think about where am I going to have a wooded area. I mean, we're still ahead of our pollution progression, but you see, not by huge amounts, and we have planted a bunch more trees. So again, that's going to have to be something you keep an eye on. But let's crack on with some clothing then, shall we? And so each of these generates different amounts of pollution, and I suspect the deeper down you go, yeah, some of these mining ones generate a lot of pollution. A lot. We need a quarry. That in itself is going to be pretty environmentally unfriendly. Who would have thought? Big hole in the ground, environmentally unfriendly. Heard it here first, folks. Yeah, maybe up to say. So what you could do is you could, because these are all connected, we could jump somewhere over, like say, hey, let's jump over, say, one like here, Like, yeah, that's fine. And then we're just going to build ourselves like a little forested area. Maybe this is like going to be the new kind of like meta. Can't believe I just used the word meta, but there you go. Oh, these are not placed right. Hang on. Shelter. There we go. Like, so you can get a couple of 100%ers in a ring. We need probably warehouses. Because not only will these now, God, that feels satisfying, generate like a pretty insane amount of wood. Yeah, problem is I can't put a warehouse anywhere. I wonder if this is just going to get overwhelmed. So we may have to impact upon the beautiful efficiency. Okay, good 95s. Ah! So that's just kind of playing around with what we think is going to work. Okay, beautiful. I'll do the same down here. Couple of chicken 85s. Or just one impact of an 80. That's actually that's even better. But not only will this obviously generate more wood than we could ever hope to spend, it's now going to increase our dissipation. So our dissipation, look, that's gone up from, what was it, 500 something up to like 700 something, just by planting trees. These trees are ace. Okay. So historically, I tended to do like districts like this. We had a little bit of industry and a little bit of housing, but maybe we'll mix it up for this and we'll do like an industry focused area, and then we'll have houses like somewhere else. So you don't need to touch. Let's try that. So let's go into textiles. We'll build some textiles. Well, this is our starting place, so they can stay where they are. We'll put some textiles over here, see. Let's remember this. You need your farm. You produce 2.5 each, and you take 5. So it's 2 of them, 10 of them, 1 of them. I remember now. Start. We need 1 of them, 2 of them, and 10 of these. Just like that. And we have nowhere near enough people. Probably because it crashed in a minute. Although our needs are not that exciting, so we should be fine. And then we could do... No, let's not do you. Let's grab ourselves another 6 center. Let's slow down speed a little bit. Yeah, this part of the world's fine. We're here. And do something like that. And we're going to say you... It's going to be just like a massive population area. Yeah? Start with this. People haven't got something. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's a little bit different, although all my houses do face the same way, which is boring. But there you go. I need some more biofilament. Always. Always need more biofilament. Well, I wonder if we need more water. We'll have a look in a minute. Let's push this up quite dramatically in terms of the number of people we can support. Have we got enough water for them? Have we got enough nutrient base? No. Well, we'll stick this. This is going to be industrial. Let's keep industrial. A new like neutral-based area we can build out, so industrial places need warehouses. And let's get some more water on the go, because we know sooner rather than later. Need it now. We'll squeeze in here, I suppose. Beautiful. Doo-doo. Okay, you guys are all pretty satisfied. Love to see it. You guys are all ready to explode. Beautiful. Oh, efficiency. Yeah, we know about that. Thank you very much, game. Although I do appreciate the little tooltips and things. We're nowhere near that. So, yeah, what my envisioned over here is then we can just do another community centre whenever we get more biofilament. And we can then just have a massive, like, populous area, and then we can stick more industry down here and obviously over here. I like that kind of idea. Close then. So yeah, max production of 5, consumption is 1.4. So we have a population. Let me fully upgrade all these. Well, considering we've built the world's biggest supply of trees, we could probably afford to put another biofilament in somewhere. There. Warehouse is there. Good. Oh, I don't know if that's new. I don't remember the green stuff being on the side of the house. I mean, it's only a tiny detail, but there you go. Perhaps I've just never zoomed in enough. Right, max speed. We need more filament. I have maths I want to do. Let's travel. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we have... Are you... You're in the wrong place. Go away. You hurt my maths. Right, so we have capacity for 174 people in... That's all in... shelters. In fact, let's get up to our max. And that's all going to be clothing based. Sweet. So, at level 4 pops... You can pause the game now. 2.3 consumption of clothes. So you can get up to like... What's that, 350 people? Essentially on one chain of clothing. So that's pretty good. Essentially, these are one and done. That might actually be too good. That might need a tweak down the way. But then that's not true, because if we're going to add other things like we've added pollution, so if we're going to add some other bits and pieces, then maybe they'll balance it out with the need for other things. Maybe not. How is our pollution? Ooh, we're starting pollution. Well, tell you what, why don't we, in the name of science and all things wonderful, why don't we mess up our planet? For science, right? So, let us... are you not Solanite? Yeah, Solanite. Solanite mine. I have to put a community centre in first? Possibly. City centre, I should say. Solanite mine. There we go. You produce ore. You turn ore into other stuff. You turn tools into ore into tools. One of you supports 2 of you, which is, again, I think it's going to be an insane amount of tools. Let's just say, let's do 1 for now, because we're curious. Let's throw in a warehouse, like so. So we get another one if we need. Jobs are still grand. Anything else I need? Potentially not. Let's unpause. Right, you're producing 10 a day. You're producing 5 a day, yes? Oh, I need a bioreactor. Right, we'll stick you in here. Hopefully you are now producing 5 a day. Once you've finished 1 cycle. Yeah, there we go. Good, beautiful. So this has been chopped down from 30 to 50, which I think is fine now. It was one you built one and then you never really needed it again. Okay, so now you're producing... Come on. Here's my little warehouse man. Oh, stop taking him logs. Someone take him. Biofilament. Also, it'd be nice if you put a road in here, but okay. I'll not complain too much. Okay, he's now up and running. Let's speed up until we get some tools on the go. I want to see how many people a single toolmaker will support. Awesome. Also, we're now getting population. Now we're keen to see what the effects look like, because I know they do. I know they have effects. It looks like stuff. Now, interestingly, I don't see any of the pollution buildings available to me yet. So maybe something which comes later. Or maybe something get triggered once you get above the yellow level. You know what, we're building pollution. Ah! Moon global pollution up to 0.1. So there's two things we want to science here. One, let's get our population up to max. But 217 is such an odd number. Tell you what, let's make it life a bit easier for us. Be a community centre. I don't know, let's go like here. Sure. Each house is ultimately going to have 5 people. Why are you not divisible by 5? I have a house over here that's not covered. Ah, here we go. You can now be in pollution scores. We'll have a look at that in a moment. You. No, you're a 5. You. Messing up my maths. There we go. Nice round numbers. So let's go 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Let's even get up to 250 on what we've got at the minute. Which we know we should be able to do in close. But I'm keen to see if you can do it on just that one tool place as well. Okay. And yeah, well there you go. One tool thing supports 250 people. Pretty much on the nose actually. And although I can just drop down another one straight away because one of these will feed 2 of those. And just go, hey, how about we do this? But let's wrong place. Let's stick it in front so we can create a new path that makes things a bit more efficient hopefully. I know, we can now support not quite 500 people because I think now close will be a limiting factor. About 350, but yeah, it doesn't. You get pretty big populations. Pollution is growing. So let's have a look at this then. Cleans air using. Oh, we need nanofibers before we can get a pollution scrubber. Which also generates pollution, ironically enough. And then we need 1 million metalloids for this. Nah, actually, that's not so bad these days. Okay, let's build some more industry over here. Nanofiber factory. Plop you down. That's very good. You want 6 of these. You produce 4 from 4. Plop you down. So let's give you say 2 you. So it'll be 8. So you're gonna use 8 rock. We did not choose enough rock. We're gonna need another 2 of you, I think. Which yeah, okay, I remember that's how being essentially every time you put down a selenite place, you had to put down a quarry as well. Then a couple of you big boys. I might drop down another warehouse as well. Because logistics is everything, man. Okay, that's going to get our pollution flowing pretty crazily. Yeah, quite quickly. We're up to 8 now. I'm keen to see if there are any cosmetic effects, because I was led to believe there would be. So what maybe we'll do is we'll solve our pollution problem. And then before the end of the video, we'll just turn it off and we'll let things go in. Okay, cleans the air using nanofibers. Building some nanofibers. So let's put one of these. Oh, it's literally a massive air scrubber. Okay. Oh, just hit our population cap. That's interesting. Right, slow down a little bit. Throw in some more houses. What do we reckon we get up to? Like 350? So let's see if we can get up to that. So I need another 20 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. I'm not gonna need all here. 15 of them anyway. No buyout? No buyout? No, I have. Can I not upgrade? Ah, I'm not enough people yet. Oh wait, I'm patient. In the meantime, what does this look like? That gives you a flat 400 boost, but that's... It's taking the edge off. Not doing much more than that. Using a pollution block. What? Oh, you don't have mana fibers. Hang on. But yet this still records as having that 400 points. Okay, something to be aware of. Come on, take the mana's resources. What did you use a day? 2. What did you produce a day? 6. So we could get 3 of these things out, which would theoretically eliminate our pollution problems. Well, why not? Let's we'll throw one over here against our whole main area as well. Once we get 10 more nanofibers, of course. Speed up. So our production's going to be slower because we're using them to filter the air. Right. Okay, we'll drop all that down. Let's also drop another warehouse if we've got the workers, which we do. Beautiful. Why are you not quite... Oh, pollution. Yeah, okay, that is going to start having an effect on everything. Yeah, we're still not quite there. We're just shy. Just shy. So maybe we want to say, well, actually... let's go somewhere we don't care about. Like here. Make another lovely wooded area. So what you can do, actually, so we can build all this stuff, woodify it, and just tear it down. Just leave it wooded. Of course, it's going to limit your production space. Oh, I love the bridge! Oh, that's cool. There you have it. Now we are essentially balanced. So you got a new thing you have to take care of and deal with. Your world doesn't go to horrible things. And that's how we do it. Or alternatively, we're going to delete this stuff. We can say no to pollution. With the jobs we have available, let's get sure we have lots more people. Which can be like, yeah, let's just use the planet. Who cares about pollution? It's not that bad, really, is it? The myth. PC gone mad. It's media. Right, getting too close to the bone now. I don't really need anything, but let's build stuff that just causes pollution. Yeah, we'll build all the tools we're ever going to need. Can I squeeze it in there? Yeah. Right, we can do the jobs for it. Oh, pollution's getting up there. Oh, we can see a little bit now. Ever so slightly. Don't know if that's going to come through in the video. Dark smudges on the planet. Just a subtle hint. You're having permanent ecological damage. And we can say, hey, sod it, we're going for more. Let's have more people. This planet needs. Yeah, population of only building the clothing industry in a minute. That's fine. As the population is growing. Yeah, we are heading towards 30 minutes. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put a very shortcut in here, and then when we get back to the big old red line, run out of nutrient paste. Hang on, provided I don't kill my colony in the meantime. Right, let's do a couple of that. It should sort itself out rather quickly. That's fine. I need water as well. Oh, goodness sake. Right, I will do this. And hopefully I'll bring you guys back when we've got a nice ecological catastrophe on our hands. The problem is you see, everything's going to start getting less productive as the pollution grows. If we go to our nutrient base, and they are now 2% pollution modifier. It's only going to get worse. So I will see you in a jiffy. And welcome back to the industrially polluted hellhole that is now Villa. Look at the state of this place. It is, in a good old Scottish word, minging. Yeah, so you can see around my pollution is pretty up near the red bar. I don't know what the red bar signifies, but I'm guessing it's not good. Well, my population is pushed up just over 500, but what's really interesting, because my society is about to collapse, which is why I brought you guys now, is that because of the pollution, I'm getting also huge production balances. So look, I'm 15% on everything. Everything is just 15% less efficient now, which means just to maintain the same population, I've had to build like a whole extra line of clothing. I've had to build more water places, more nutrient farm places, which will in turn obviously generate more pollution, just to offset these production losses. And the reason I say I'm on the verge of collapse is because there, my mass amount of tools, which I said, I've got unlimited, I'll never need to build any more until I've got like, I don't know, 700 odd people, all of a sudden is not enough to support 500, even though we've got, you know, 4 tool shops here. It's yeah, it's pretty crazy, and that's just because they're all running at massive inefficiencies. They're about 16% efficient. So once I burn through this stockpile, I'm going to get a massive population crash, which means I'll have less workers. They won't be able to fulfill their goods, and the population is just going to doom and gloom. I'm interested what happens if we get to this red line. So maybe we'll keep running, see if we can get to it before my populations die a horrible, horrible death. Tools I think will last us for a while because we've got some spare. Clothing, there we go, 3 clothing lines now don't support us. In fact, we worked out what was about 350 we ranked a clothing line would support. And I've got 3 of them now. So that, we have 3 of them? No, I've got 2 of them. 1, 2, 3. No, I do have 3 of them. There you go. And yet, just through to, because they're all terrible, pollution, can't cope, can't cope. Oh, it's all gone red. Bad things are happening. So just in case you hadn't noticed, your planet's terrible. Yeah, look, I quite like the graphical effect. I mean, it's just, it looks grubby. So we have it. Moons of Ardan, and now with lovely trees and horrible, horrible pollution. And yeah, the takeaway from this, in case you haven't learned it, kids, is that pollution is bad. Okay? And yeah, don't let it get a hold. Anyway, that has been the Moons of Ardan update. Hope you have enjoyed it. As I say, we'll probably come back with something slightly different next week. And then I do want to check back in this game next time we get a content update, but I don't want to launch into another full run just in case we lose our save game again. But anyway, as ever, I've been Requin87, hosted here on We Bleed Pixels. Do check out the rest of my stuff as a content creator, links in the description below. And do check out the rest of the We Bleed Pixel stuff on the YubTubs and on their website. You guys have been fabulous. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheerio!